All right, what is up, everyone? So, this is the axe that I use in the arena the most. And I never really realized I could actually use it at this level. So, fuck it. We're gonna try it out some. It's definitely the best normal-sized axe because it has the best range. It's got this unique follow-up R1, which is, I think, better than the standard R1. And then it actually has a, it has like higher status effect buildup than other axes. I don't even know why. It just randomly applies more status effect when you hit people. So we were just saying how we needed to have some status effect weapons, so I figured give this thing a go. I farmed 2 of them last night, which actually took fucking forever. It was insane. I put all the drop rate stuff on and I was just murdering the guys that dropped it, and it just took ages to get them to drop, but we got it. I hope the host wins. That's not very nice. What if I'm the host, huh? I've got like 1 character that can host, I think. Let's check Castle Morn. You know, we could just invade on the inside of the castle as well. I always like to invade at the start of a dungeon, because then you have the whole level to work with. But it's not like we actually use more than like 1 or 2 rooms generally. Like, especially because hosts don't actually try to progress very much. They get all scared and just stand around, so. Yeah, I'll stream Darkest Dungeon at some point. It's barely on sale, though. I know I'm being, like, frugal, but it's like... We had all these... Oh, fuck. We had all these games that are like... God damn it. Okay, kill the shield. There we go. We had all these games, though, that are, like... They're really cheap on Steam right now. The Darkest Dungeon is basically full price, so... I'm like, eh. Oh, but we got a caster boy. Hold on, let me just wear like lighter stuff here. There we go. At least I think, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a caster. I guess you have to actually turn around if you want to Baron Retaliation that. Oh, I can smell the cowardice here. Oh, he's got the sleep sword. This is gonna be annoying. Always love how when you're switching stuff in your inventory, they just like stand around doing nothing because they can't be aggro. Wow, how did I not have the poise for that? My guess is Stormcaller has less hyper armor than Thunderstorm or something. Uh-oh! Look at that bleed. Go Frost here. Man, I always love how when their teammate dies, they get aggro for like 1 second and then they get super passive. Like I said this the other day. Oh, we instantly bled him. What the hell? This is what I'm saying though. Look at this. This thing's bleed buildup is 72 and its frost buildup is 85. Yeah, I think bleed might be good, guys. I don't know. I might be getting that impression here. Sleepy, thank you for the 16 months. And you could dual wield this thing with double status effect. However, dual axes is just bad. Like, look at this crap. Like, and also, I don't even think these combo, and even if they do, because you have to wait so long, their teammate's just gonna hit them out of it. And look at the range. Like, this is so bad. The only good thing about dual axe is this. This is actually a pretty decent jumping attack. It's not like the best ever or anything. But the first frame on the first swing comes out a little bit faster than it really looks like. So you can kind of surprise people with that. But yeah, dual axe is super bad. This running attack is garbage. So bad. Like, look how slow this is. Just crazy bad. But yeah, there's a reason pretty much no one uses dual axes. But like I said, the jump attack is alright. But yeah, it doesn't really, like, combo properly. Depleted uranium axes. Yeah, it does make me sad that they look kind of fugly, right? It's like melted. It's like the side of it's melted. Because you know, I like proper, like, refined axes, but this is the best axe in the game, no question. Well, unless you want to count Stormhawk axe, but that's not really about the axe, it's about the weapon art. Alright, if you go up these steps, you actually count as invading a different area here. Don't really like invading this spot right here, though, because then you have to wait for them to open the door. So let me go up the ways a bit here and then invade. Jim gets to live. This is just a training exercise. Oh, damn, those guys can climb ladders. And then there's that guy. Just jogging to warm up before you fight to the death, exactly. Or making sure I'm fit and ready. Wow, he followed me all that way, and that's not even the firebomb one. That's the one at the start right after Jim, like in the door. Probably down below. Nope, nope. There. Oh, no. Okay. He just had to phase into existence. Don't worry about it. Now, if I two-hand this, I actually don't need the strength talisman, so I could go more poised. But I think I need, because I don't think Stormcaller has as much hyper armor as I thought. Wait, how are they over there? Are they on the wall? That might be what it is. They're either on the wall or they were already at the other bonfire and they never, like, they're like past this guy because they like started the co-op session at the bonfire up here. I think they're already down below. I heard the crossbow. I guess they're that way. Big place. Ah, they're up here. Oh, bleed. I don't think I have ever landed that rolling attack before. It's so bad. It's a miracle. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I don't have the stats to wheel it one-handed. Excuse me. I deserve that. Kind of dicking around here. I'm surprised that didn't hit. Shame those guys didn't fight together, though. They weren't like password summons or anything. I always feel bad when I get someone that doesn't have a password summon or like doesn't have two people with them or whatever. Unless, you know, they're twinks or whatever, but generally it's you know, kind of. Oh, game minimizing. What the hell? And it's just staying black. There we go. Well, hopefully it got it out of its system and it won't do that mid-invasion like the other day. Using a shield in Elden Ring? Yeah, I know, it's kind of rare. They have their uses. The main thing is you have to use shields very sparingly, right? You need to use them at very specific times, like block it in a very specific window, and don't try to block more than one swing and things like that. Unless, of course, you're using a great shield, then it doesn't really matter. Elden Ring, yep. Instructions unclear, guard countering everything. There are some hosts like that. Dude, I see people at really high level doing that sometimes. Crazy. Oh, he's leveled health. Shouldn't have done it the second time. I think they're just gonna run to the boss. Oh well. Oh shit. We got him. Well, he's probably really low on flask there. But hey, yeah, those guys actually leveled health. We've probably played the game before. Although you shouldn't have to have played the game before to level health. Like, it's just logical. Especially when you look at the stats when you go to level up, you can see that the AR, you know, barely goes up. And also, if a game's gonna have scaling and weapon upgrades and stuff, I mean, the damage has to be at its worst scaling at the start, right? Like, there's no way for it not to be that way. Yeah, Vigor check passed. You'll love to see it. Looks like they're going in the main way. Rare. Ooh. Getting messed up already. Looks like they dealt with the crossbow guys, though, so... Can't be in that bad of shape. Looks like they just started running. They do that a lot. I'm just so glad in my first playthrough I brawled my way through here, man. Great. Very satisfying. Very common, though, in Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, you name it, that whenever there's tough segments like this, people just run past it. It's like those big elephant guys in Dark Souls 2. A lot of people never fight them. They just run past them. Yeah, they're gonna just run all the way to the boss, it looks like. Unfortunate. Might want to bust out the other axe here, try to get a quick kill. No. Ew, well. Yeah, I remember at my first playthrough, I pretty much went up to that final hallway, and I figured that was the boss, so then I actually went back, and then did the side path. Because, I didn't want to miss out on the loot and all that. Stormvale Castle was a great time. I loved it. I had farmed that, Godric Knight set, we, had our axe and all that. It was a great experience. And, like, Godric and, what's his name? Margit, they're like the only bosses that aren't horrible in this game, so... Damn it. I wasn't messing up my equipment here. Because I don't have it set. There we go. I like how they were already halfway across, right? But now they have to do the whole thing again, right? If they just went, it'd be way easier. And look, it's a password summon. What are y'all doing? Oh, this game. Gentlemen. You'd already gotten past the hard part. People just have their heart set on the invader running into the blender. It's like what everyone wants to do. I figure the mobs are pretty used to the reds at this point, you know? The friendly reinforcement, that's how I like to see it. Except for those fucking mobs that, you know, attack invaders. I mean, none of them attack invaders. They just, you know, can friendly fire invaders. And because, like, the way hitboxes are, a lot of time when the host is running away, the thing left in their hitbox is the thing chasing after them. So it's pretty horrible. Like, run bears. Oh my god, run bears just hit invaders constantly. It is the worst. Interesting drip on that guy. Got a militia head. You don't see that very often. Got a katana. All right. Certainly not doing a lot out there. Oh, here we go. Here we go. He, honestly, he was smart to run and just try to get it over with nice and quick. He, just should have been looking to dodge at the, thing. Really shouldn't do that weapon art at full screen like that. Like, gotta be mix up. Oof. Yeah, I used this in the arena a lot. I did like sword dance on one of these, and I can't remember what I had on the other. I think Beast Roar or something. And then obviously I'd switch to Stormhawk Axe sometimes. And I just tried to really catch people with the weapon arts a lot and the jumping attack and that kind of thing. It was fun. I made it to gold. It's just, it was definitely not as good as straight swords or spears or, you know, any of that stuff. Like, it was definitely, meh. Also, I really do wish it wasn't all fugly on that end. That's also the end you swing for the most part. It is really cool that this has a unique follow-up R1 like that. And I want to say it has a unique R2. Yes, it does. Actually, I remember I caught people with this occasionally. Like, they'd get so confused when you would do it. Because, like, they're used to, like, this shit. And then so when you start doing, you know, whatever the hell this is, right? They're like, what the fuck? And it's got that second hit. And also the sparks on the ground actually have a hitbox. Pretty cool, honestly. Yeah, I like this weapon. It's not, you know, that great, but I still enjoy it. Yeah, I would love this moveset on, like, a more normal-looking battle axe. And also, just if they just buff these fucking weapons a little bit, right, give them a little bit more forward momentum, they'll actually be good. Especially with the R2. This is almost useless, right, because it's just so short range. If they just put a little bit more momentum on this thing, or make it a little bit faster, it'll be actually worth a damn. It does make me sad, though. This is pretty much the only valuable normal axe in the game, and it is really, kind of silly looking. Try, Castle Morn again. Sadly, there is no Dragon Slayer axe in this game, like in Dark Souls 2 and 3. It definitely makes me sad, because, I love that one. Looks like a rusted slab of iron. I mean, it looks like an axe. It's just an axe that's fucked up. Got a little burnt. Oh, well. I mean, maybe they'll fight, but I doubt it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, Castle Morn. If you get a miracle invasion where they're like, where I'm standing right now, then it's not so bad. And as long as you spawn, like, you know, on the same level as them and stuff, it can be a good time, but it doesn't happen a lot. I'm trying to remember if you invaded the main gate, if it's the same as invading off on the left. I think it is. I think to change, like, the area, you'd have to go past this gate right here, but then the dudes can shoot at you, so you have to be careful. Maybe at night they won't see me. Oh, no luck. Most viable axes, though, in my experience, are the great axes. They're actually pretty valuable. I don't like those, like, super oversized weapons that much. And, great axes obviously aren't as oversized as, like, colossal axes, but they're still a lot more oversized than, like, a claymore, for example. You know, we actually haven't met our gravity quota. I'm glad you said that. I'm getting distracted with all this axe fun with these weapon arts and stuff, so we do need to get some gravity in here. We're already inside, though, so not likely to happen in here. Though you never know. Oh, hey, we already got the ladder. Up we go. Actually, wait a minute. No, we did have a gravity kill. The caster guy with the militia hat that came, like, blitzing through. You know, we got him. Yo. Yeah, Ort knows. Excuse me. That was super satisfying, too, because, he just sprinted across super fast, but he wasn't ready to dodge, so... Barely got it, though. Okay, where are these guys at? Are they already down here? That's not... What? Or are they over this way? Let me think. I guess they're down below and they just haven't activated it? It's either that or they, like... No, it's saying that... Are they over here? No. Like, how... No. What? What the fuck? Like, they already had the ladder down, so why would they be in that part of the level? Are they... Or they're way down there. That's possible, too. I am not sure where these guys are, I'm gonna be honest. Luck be with me. What the fuck? Like, they've already done... Okay. Maybe they won't see me here. Like, they've already done this bit. Very strange. Like, it'd be one thing if they hadn't opened the shortcut, but they have the shortcut, so what are they doing? Like, they're going to go fight that night guy again for some reason. Yeah, they're fighting the banished night guy, and they're getting their ass whooped. He died! Brother, you already fought that guy! Oh, no! What the fuck? And the Phantom died too. The Banished Knight takes no prisoners. Why were they fighting the... Oh, they forgot the chest. That's so weird, though, that they had the door open, but they didn't have the loot. That's so weird. You know, I wonder if, like, maybe they, like, killed that guy, but, like, just barely, and the Phantom died. And then, so the host, like, left in a panic and didn't loot or anything. And then went back to the bonfire, reset, so the knight respawns, right? And then resummoned his friend, and then they went back. That's probably what happened. That's the best explanation I can think of. Yeah, very hard-fought victory on that one. Okay, well, he's alive, but because the door's like that, probably already done it. Either they've already done... Yeah, they've already done it. Either they've already done it, or they've killed the NPC guy, but... Most people don't do that. Want to do PvP, but I'm stuck on Margit. Yeah, just take your time. Take your time. He's definitely beatable at level 20, so, But you can also, like, go get some prep done, right? Like, to get the invasion item, you go to the fort over here, right? And then you go to the... What was it, the fort? Then you go to, the fort in here, right? You get the 2 pieces, so you can go up the elevator, right? And then you talk to the snake lady a bunch, right? Buy her jewel, talk to the snake lady, go up the elevator, talk to her again, warp to the manor, boom, you got your thing. And while you're doing that, you know, you can get all the, you know, useful stuff. I've lost my motivation to play the game. Oof. Yeah, I don't have a lot of motivation to PvE myself either. Thankfully, I got a lot of that done, and now I can just PvP. Although I need to get a level 60 character. What? Are they... Is this the same thing? No, no, it says they're close enough that they're not on the compass. Okay, so no, they're not still back at the beginning. Where, though? Could be up top. They're near, because I can hear them, and the compass isn't showing them. Maybe they are just coming up now. I don't know why this keeps happening today. Oh. Love how they just instantly run away. We'll take this opportunity to get my health back for free. Also, I need to craft. I forgot to do that. Hopefully they don't keep me in combat here. Come on. Maybe I should back up a little bit. I like how they actually fucked me up quite a bit, but because they just instantly backed off for absolutely no reason, I'm just getting all the health back. Yeah, that is the shtick. Yeah, look at the handle, man. It's so fucked. Yeah, I hate that this is the best axe in the game, dude. So dumb. Well, best normal axe. Obviously, it's not better than the great axes and stuff, but... Great symbolism, yeah. I'm almost full health here. It is amazing, though, that these guys are losing all of the progress they made, because they fucked me up a lot there. I almost flashed. I was so fucked up. I should carry in retaliation this one, though. We'll go one-handed here. So I need to switch to a lighter helmet, which I really hate that, but... Okay. Let's go Frost. Look at these guys standing here. Oh, you know what? Hold up. Never know. Just gotta time it well. I think we're close enough that if I go out there, I can try to go to the right. We'll see. Oh my god, run button. Well, they definitely saw me now. It's because I was one-handing it, not two-handing it. I love it. Like, they just keep on backing up. I never get what they think is magically gonna happen by running away. Unless you run away to, like, a different area that's, like, a better location to fight or something, but, like... There's just no reason to do this. That was so great, shooting him through the wall, though. That was really satisfying. I wish I had the ring on. It would have done more damage. I could just go in there and like care and retaliation and all that, but I just really like to punish people for playing this way. That's the main thing. Like, it's not like I'm worried about fighting them in there. It's just I can't stand hosts that play like this. And the best counter to the way people play is doing what they're doing, which is not advancing. Yeah, you can jump on that hole, I'm pretty sure, but the angle's pretty bad. I think you can. It's kind of far. I like how they're standing like right here because they don't want to be on either side. The cannon really is not that scary though because the reload is so long and it's very reaction rollable. So you just, you know, bait out one shot and then run. Like seriously, if I shot the door here and missed, they'd be all the way up here by the time I could fire it again, right? And at that point, if I fire it again and don't get anything off of it, then I have to reload it and I'm gonna get wrecked. So I wouldn't even shoot it again. I'd shoot it once, so then that's that. Must be jarring, yeah. This helmet looks really good with the cannon, I'm not gonna lie. I actually really dig that. This is my go-to helmet when I need to wear something a bit lighter. Yes, invasions can last forever. It's kind of amazing, to be honest. Yeah, I'm very confident I could just run in there and kill them. I'm not worried, but I enjoy this. New Year's solution. What am I solving? What's the Well, I know what I'd like to solve, how bad fucking axes are in Elden Ring, but you know. Or, you know, FGO being a piece of shit. I have no way of fixing this, though. I don't really have a New Year's resolution, and I don't really care about that stuff. Strongly worded letter, yeah. And these guys are just petrified in there, dude. Yeah, we can power stance axes. It's just garbage. Probably the worst dual wield moveset in the game, actually. What are they doing in there? Cowering, I think. They got shot by the cannon like once and just ran off. Weird too, because they even have a caster, so. And hell, because I don't have the shot ready, if they just sprinted through here, I would not be able to shoot them. Not a chance. As such, I really should have the shot ready. You can cancel it by switching weapons anyway. I could just kill them, but I don't like rewarding bad behavior. That's what I always say. It's like, I have no, like, delusions of, like, I can't go in there and kill them. I'm sure I absolutely can, but bad behavior. This idea of like always wanting the invader to just run into the 3v1 or whatever and get blendered, right? It's stupid. There's not even mobs around here, for God's sakes. I've noticed, even if every mob in the world is dead, hosts have this thing. It's like you see this in Cathedral of the Deep in Dark Souls 3, right? Like if they're in that main cathedral room, they won't even go through the first doors to fight in that other room, right? That's a little bit smaller, but still like a big square, right? They won't even go in there, right? It's like a psychology thing where like they just always want you to come to them no matter like what's happening. It's very silly. But it's like it's no safer in like the main cathedral room or the room right after it, right? There's no difference, right? It's the exact same thing, but it's like a psychology thing. Or like for some reason in their head they think it's different, but it's not. And this guy's got a password summon too, I'm pretty sure. I'm not really sure. I know he had the big pizza cutter, but I wasn't really paying attention to like what else he had. Yeah, I had a feeling I would get that. Free flask! Yeah, I love how you can hear the double flask. That's nice though. It's freebie. I know, vigor check, seriously. That's what I was saying, where I have no delusions that I couldn't just go in there and kill them. Rats trapped in a hole. Yeah, I could sneak away if I wanted to. Hell, I could go back into the room and then bloody finger and probably come up behind them. That would be hilarious. I'm a little tempted to do that, but we'll see what they do here in a second. Surely they're realizing how futile this is. It's really random though. If I use bloody finger, like God knows where it's gonna put me. But if it did put me behind them, that would just be amazing. I actually suspect though, if I put the cannon away and like went back into the other room behind me, they would actually move up. Because they probably are impatient, but now they're like, oh my God, but if we go outside this door, we're just gonna get shot, right? Or if they're like, oh, he's not there right now, go, 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 right? I have a feeling that's what they would do. So then I probably wouldn't get the bloody finger. I don't know though, they might just be like, fuck it, we're staying in here. I don't get this attitude though. I really don't, especially when you outnumber the invader and stuff. Like if you're outnumbered, right, then I get it. But it's like even if you're like think you're gonna die, what's the difference if you die to me or you die to a boss? I mean, literally what's the difference? Like, it's just weird. You can have like the nastiest PvE encounter and they'll just fight it, right? It's like it's like a psychology thing. Because I guess they know the boss is not going to come to them no matter what. Which, spoilers, I'm not coming to you no matter what either. But anyway, it's just weird that, like, if the PvE obstacle, even if it's way nastier than me, right? It could be 5 millennias, right? They'll just fight it and die, right? But then if it's a player, for some reason, they're like, nope! They can cheese the PvE. You can cheese PvP. Like, oh my God, you can cheese PvP. There's actually a lot of cheese that I would say is more effective in PvP. They went all the way back. They're fighting the birds right now. Oh my God, chat, they're gonna go through the main gate. They're going back and they're gonna go through the main gate. The funny thing is they can't, but I'm pretty sure that's what they think that they can do. But there's no way back up that, why would it spawn me here? What? This makes absolutely no sense. But yeah, they're fighting the birds. But yeah, there's no way to go back to the main gate from here. You must progress. That is so dumb though that it spawned me here. Hopefully they don't notice. They could get so much real estate for free. Man, I like how for the tiny amount of time I go AFK there, they come up. And now we're back to this. And he just... I think the host just fucked up. And he fell on one of these little things right here. He fell off one of these. Like he was like panic running back. Well, that is a gravity kill. Died of fright. Imagine though just waiting around that long and you just fall off this side and die. I also just love how they finally grew a pair when that like short time I went back. But yeah, they had come back down here because I saw the damage numbers pop up and they were fighting this one bird, and I guess they just immediately like realized they couldn't get back and then they just started progressing. But I legit think they were going to try to go all the way around and go through the main gate. I would have loved that though. If they could have done it, I would have just, you know, head them off. That'd have been great. Oh, hi, Cairo. How was the star railing? Wait, where are they? If it invades in here, then they have to be like in this part of the level. Were they already in the Banished Knight room? No, no, because they're not disturbed. They must have like ran away when they got invaded or something. Yeah. Man, I didn't have enough poise. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this thing just doesn't make as much hyper armor. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's worth. I might use a different weapon art just because you don't get the trade as easy. It's not really worth. That man just stood in the fire and died. Man, I'm gonna have to farm this axe on all my other characters though. Not that we ever get invasions at like 40 and all that, but although maybe at this time of day, maybe we would. Dude, farming this axe was such a pain though. Like, I could kill the mob pretty easily, but I had all the item find stuff too. I farmed it. There's a lot of places you can farm it. I first was farming it at the like the underground, you know, roadway or whatever, but then I went to like the abandoned coffin, and there's 2 axe guys there. And why didn't I switch to my cannon? What am I doing? Look, this guy's right here. It'd be so easy to knock this guy off. And I just face tanked the why did I just blue flask? I didn't use FP. Health? Dude, I only hit him for 175. That's nothing. Man, I was trying to just get a hit trade. Trying to just get rid of the Phantom. I could Karen Retaliation, but... figure we don't need it. There we go. I can tell this guy has chronic co-op brain. He couldn't fight a mob without his buddies. Also, I don't think any of them had ever leveled Vigor. Actually, the first guy might have, actually, but not the rest of them. I'm so glad I don't play the game that way. You'll never learn anything. Like, that dude couldn't fight a bird on his own. Speaking of birds. That bitch. That is the easiest move right there to punish. I think the freest one. That's why the Firebirds are so much nastier, though, because when they do that move, they follow it up with the flame things. You can only, like, hit trade with it, which is pretty fucked. Yeah, the Flame Birds, that is an annoying-ass enemy if you don't have, like, a ranged option or, bait out a very specific move. You know what's silly, chat? People actually die faster than this at 200. I'm not kidding. Like, it's outrageous how quick people die at 200. Low level is actually when people are generally the tankiest. Now, if you don't level Vigor any, then, you know, it's about the same. But if you actually level Vigor, low level is when you're going to be the tankiest. Yeah, it's fucking wild how fast people die at high level. This guy's laggy. Thankfully, he's dead. Oh, they're already up top. Ooh, 5,500. That guy's quite high level. Kind of figured with the weapon and all that. The spot is so bad for my axe. He didn't even take fall damage. That is so BS. Yeah, that's a good strategy. Anyway, yeah, that was a horrible spot to fight, but that guy was so bad I didn't really care. Most of the password summons today have been really bad. Axe spear confirmed. Yeah, I wish. There's not a lot that counters spears, to be honest. There's weapons that can contend with them. Like, absolutely. But there's not really any weapons that they have a bad matchup against. Heavy rapiers are like that as well. They don't really have any bad matchups. I don't know, maybe some of the glaives. I don't think so, though. I'm not gonna lie, I've fought heavy rapiers a lot, and I've watched people use them, and I have used them myself a little bit, but it is not a weapon I use a lot. I don't like them. They look stupid, and their playstyle is pretty lame in my opinion, so I generally don't have much desire to use them. I remember when I first was playing Elden Ring, I was trying to use axes and Claymore, and the Claymore's decent now, but day one, Claymore was so bad. Like, great swords were super shit. They've been buffed like 3 times, so now they're decent. But yeah, oh man, it was misery. Like they were so bad. And all my friends were using fucking straight swords and katanas, dude. So dumb. You know what? In close quarters like this, we gotta bust out the Stormhawk axe. Hi. Dude just stood in it. Also had 3... How do you... Okay, the host had like 500, right? But how do you have 373 health? Maybe he wasn't full HP. I'm not really sure. Like, what class even... Wretch. I think Wretch... Is Wretch the lowest? I don't know. It might be like Prisoner or Scholar or something. I don't know who has the lowest HP. But Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, that was probably the easiest invasion of the day. Oh my god, chat. I was in a really, like, sweaty game the other day. Like, the host was like a super twink. Like, super twink. Like, Cheat Engine has all the talismans already and all that stuff. And, I was slowly winning, right? And then he started popping, like dumplings and star shards and all that. So I just left because I'm not gonna well, there's our gravity kill. Anyway, and he sent me a Steam message. I didn't even accept it, but and it was just funny because he was getting his ass whooped. It was kind of slow though because he was such a like Omega twink. But yeah, I started popping meat dumplings, which obviously is item duped, you know, and star shards, and I was like, okay, that's enough of this. But oh my god, dude, this player base. Chad, I actually, I was looking around on Reddit about people talking about muling and cheat engineering consumables and stuff, and most people defend it and act like it's fine, even though it's obviously against terms of service. And their rationale, and this gets all the upvotes on Reddit, their rationale is it would take so long to farm these items. Right? And what's stupid is that's a reason not to use them. And also, most of these consumables, it would not take a long time to farm them. You can't farm them, right? There's no way to get more meat dumplings and star shards and crap. And just overwhelmingly people are like, oh, it's not reasonable. They're like, if it's not reasonable that FromSoft made it, you know, so you'd have to farm for hours and hours and hours, or, you know, go into New Game Plus. Like, yes, and thus you don't use them. Like, if the only way to get access to an item is cheating, you don't use that item. The thing is, even on New Game Plus 50, you would run out so fast. I mean, these fuckers are popping these things like candy. Right? You watch these fuckers using star shards that stream and stuff. I mean, they'll use like 100 a day. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, there is just no amount of New Game Plus that you could do to, accommodate that. So we apply Frost easier than Bleed, and the weapon does more damage. It's just I don't have a very good like weapon art for fighting multiple people when I have this one out. And the roll attack on this is so slow. I was trying to just hit trade with my roll attack, but it was so slow I couldn't get it. We might need Karen retaliation this. Damn, I did that too soon. And then he walks into it anyway. God, this fucking spell spam. Oh, he's spammy because he's got Scarlet Rot. Of course you're using Rot Pots. Oh, you're so brave. Yeah, this guy's item duped every fucking consumable in the game, dude. God, this is dumb. And his host is just a brain dead idiot. I'm shocked that actually wasn't a parry. That was like spot on. God, dude, that's exactly what I'm talking about right there. This is ridiculous. And all that guy did, right? With all this like cheating he's doing, all he did was mash R1. That's it. It's like if you have items like that, you can kill somebody so easy if you actually know how to play the goddamn game, but of course he doesn't. Yeah, the host there had chronic co-op brain. That guy has never fought like a Godric Knight by himself, so he just doesn't understand how to play at all. Like those two guys are just carrying him. Whew, boy, man, that was a lot harder than the prior invasion, man. We really had to work on that one. Thankfully, we persevered though. And we pulled through. You actually can farm rot pots though. They're not like some of the other items that you can't have them, but Jesus Christ, the amount of farming you have to do for like a single rot pot is ridiculous. Yeah, they like the bug like dudes can drop the mat for it, but the drop rate is just trash. Yep, same for the anti-madness items. Actually, they're a little bit easier to farm. It's not like fun because you have to fight pretty tough enemies, but the giant dudes like up here can drop them. And they've got an okay drop rate, but there's only like 2 giants around. They're not that close to a bonfire, and they take a while to kill. But even if you got lucky and you got 2 per run, which you won't, but even if you got lucky like that, you'll go through that pretty quick. I find the anti-Scarlet Rot things are a little bit easier to farm. And we get gravity here. We shall see. Frenzy pots. Okay, Satan. Dude, that raid on NA. And I just love how they never replaced it. They didn't even try. Alright, here we go. Chance of gravity. Oh, chat. Right on the money. We're not gonna get a double, but... Anyway. Oh, I love gravity kills, man. Nothing better. Sucks we couldn't get the host, but generally if their phantom dies, they're just gonna turn around and run, right? There's almost no exceptions to that. It's not like that guy could fight Jim on his own. But you know what's really funny about Elden Ring, chat? Because they changed the way invasions work, and this is terrible. This is actually why there's so much toxicity on like Reddit and stuff. You only invade the people now that don't want to invade. The people that like have chronic co-oping, right? They're the pussies. No offense, but like 90% of the people that are just like co-oping start to finish are pussies, right? Like of course there's exceptions, but like overwhelmingly the people that are gonna have like the mindset and stuff that want to avoid invasions and, you know, don't want to, you know, die a lot and just want, you know, to get carried, right? Those are the people that you get all of the time, right? Because you can't invade normal people that are like playing solo but have blues on or whatever, right? You can't invade those people. So the people that are always saying, but man, I want to get invaded every once in a while, right? Because there's a lot of people that will have voiced that they don't like how they can't be invaded anymore, right? So the people that want to be invaded, you'll never get. And then the people that absolutely do not want to get invaded, you're always going to get. So they did not really do a good job with this. I think they're both using dismounter. So that's a thing. Question is, did they level vigor any? They always try to get up here like that. One of them is still there. The Phantom might go around. We'll see. I like when they both go around, because then you just go up steps. I think they're both still just right there. This is where I wish Bloody Finger would actually spawn me up there, but it doesn't work that way. Weird that I'm that close to the host and it actually let me craft. It doesn't normally do that. The funny thing is, I don't think they know I'm here. I think they're just waiting in that bush. Okay, fine. We've had enough waiting around this stream. I didn't think I would kill them with that. That was supposed to just be some mild harassment to, you know, shake things up a bit. I wasn't planning on just straight up murdering them. Let me go sell some stuff. My inventory is full, it looks like. I do love the screams, though, when they die from burning. Very satisfying. Wait, no, wrong option. Best character, though. Oh, I'm selling, not buying. I was like, what? Let's see. Almost capped on these. Can't even imagine how many hosts I've killed. Like, over the years this game's been out. Tell you what, though, real quick. I'm gonna have to farm more anti-Scarlet Rot stuff soon, though. You only need a few here and there, generally. It's not that common that people have Scarlet Rot, but... Oh. Should have bought these a while ago. Yeah, you need these to make those super lightning pots. And you can farm them off like dragons, I think, but the drop rate is crap, and pretty much everyone spamming those lightning pots is cheating. Which is the way of it. I wonder if I'll be able to get invasions at 60, though, then use this axe there. This axe is better at higher level, for sure. Not really a typical low-level weapon, to be honest. Oh, that's the fire ones. There we go. Buy some of these. Buy some of these. Frost is pretty rare. I really should have the battle axe on me. Just for when I do fight a host that's using battle axe, right? Which is just such a bad weapon, but I love it. I could switch to it to just, you know, enjoy the shitty mirror. Battle axe is probably my favorite weapon in the game, style-wise, because we don't have, like, Kraton's axe in the game or anything like it. Yep, there it is. The old battle axe. I need more weapon art. Holy crap, you can give it Lion's Claw. So, some fun, I guess you could do Wild Strikes. Lion's Claw would be fun. Endure would be kind of fun. Let's go Lion's Claw. Why do I even have that on? Hold on. It's on Zweihander. I mean, that makes sense. I could give Zweihander, like Giant Hunt or something. What is two-handing it? Wow, Battle Axe gets B in strength at just +3. That's pretty sick. I'll go standard for now, but I'll look at that later. Do I not have Great Hunt? Surely I have Great Hunt. Oh no, there it is. This is probably better as heavy. No, not necessarily. Okay. There we go. And a Lion's Claw and Axe. Actually, it's a terrible choice because Lion's Claw's range is affected by the weapon range, right? So that it's awful, right? You don't want that at all, but it's fun. Oh, we got spell boys. I don't want Karen retaliation here. So then I need that. All right, I gotta change the helmet. I really gotta figure this out so it's not so much work. Fuck, I could have cannoned. I should still just cannon. That guy poisoned himself. God damn it. It's fine. I should have just rolled, but it doesn't matter. We got him. Yeah, Jim was fine. I'm pretty sure Jim lived there. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that guy was using those, that one item that poisons yourself as you use it, I guess. All very silly. I remember Miyazaki was asked what the most surprising thing he had seen like players do that he wasn't expecting. And he was saying in Blight Town, he saw someone like streaming or whatever that used the dung piles to toxin himself. Damn it, cat's out of the bag now. But anyway, so he couldn't be toxined by the guys in Blight Town. Ooh, I didn't think I was gonna get a gravity one on this one. Chat, you gotta admit, that was pretty good. Gravity very much eating good today. I know we're supposed to be using axes, but I mean, how are you gonna pass that up, right? Like, how are you not gonna take that? That would make a pretty good clip. I didn't say anything funny though, but in terms of just watching the cannon shots, that's a good one. All right, what do we got here? Any magic? Any casters? Doesn't really look like it. Sir, I am trying to change my inventory. Oh, that actually, you can retaliation that. What? How did that second hit not connect? Oh, these guys are just begging for it. Like, when you're that, you know, just mashy, I can't say no. And it's still an axe, though. Hell, I probably could have just done this. The bleed, they were naked, so this probably would have killed them, too. Lightning is more, like, meaty, though. I should check how much damage we actually get off of the bleed on average. It's gonna change depending on the enemy you fight and stuff. Yeah, actually, real quick, I'll show off where I farmed this axe. So the ones underground, I don't know if they have a higher drop rate or not. I would think they do because they have way more health. They have like 3 times the health. But because they were so much slower to kill the ones underground, I ended up just farming these 2 instead. All right, let's find out though. I want to look at the damage here. There's good data too for like hit stun. That fucking tracking, dude. I mean, that was 700. I kind of suspect, though, these guys have really shit. Oh, also, it's health-based, right? The more health you have, the more damage it's gonna do. And these guys certainly have more health than the average host. Yeah, no, the Stormhawk definitely does more, even if you get the bleed. And the thing is, you may not get the bleed in 3 hits. But yeah, those are the 2 I farmed. And I really do recommend, if you're gonna farm these guys in your lower level. Now, if you're higher level, this doesn't matter. But if you are lower level, I legitimately think Stormhawk Axe is one of the best ways to farm these dudes. And here, I'll show what I did when I was farming it. Like, I had this on, had the drop rate thing on. Like, it's pretty easy. Oh, wow, did I just get one? Oh, fuck yes! I would say I want more because I want to have more weapon arts options. Awesome. Did we get another one? And yeah, if they jump up like that, they get out of it, but then you just go behind them and it hits them anyway. Very easy. This is just a Stormhawk axe, a +1, so no big. You can get that very easily. What do we put? Dude, I had to farm so long last night to get those things to drop, so it's crazy we just got one. But it actually makes me really happy because I want more. What weapon art, chat? I could level these things up. It's kind of weird that I haven't leveled these things up. Oh, you know what? These are for when I fight a host. Like, that's like truly poorly geared. That's why I had those. I remember. Now, we could give it Lion's Claw. Let's see. Also, I need to test the AR in this thing. Like, heavy versus standard versus frost. And all that. Wild strikes. Storm Stomp. I could see Storm Stomp being okay on this thing. I could get Flame Strike. That's not terrible. There's this thing is not so good anymore, in my opinion. It's always this bad boy. I can't remember if this thing's all that good or not. So this is saying heavy's better, but I've got the run on. It'll be less AR in an actual game. Hard to say. Let's try heavy for now. And then we'll do like another invasion and then check. This thing definitely can roll catch. But I don't know. It's not really what I'd want to use in like an anti-aggro situation. Like if someone's zerging me down. I mean, there's Storm Stomp. A black knife, huh? Sounds like a, what do you call them? The fuckers that killed Godwin, right? Wait, no, this is not the right. Flame Strike, Storm Stomp. Those are good anti-aggro tools. I do wonder if Storm Stomp would be good on a Warped Axe. Let's see. I wouldn't mind having... Okay, I've got 4 dupes. These aren't bad picks. Sword Dance isn't bad. Storm Stomp's a good one. Okay, I'm definitely gonna dupe at least one Storm Stomp. What else? I'll be Flame Strike. I've already got 2 Flame Strikes, but it's just so good. We'll get a Sword Dance, and I'll save the last dupe. Alright. What to give it? Let's go Flame Strike for now. It's just safe as fuck. There's no way this is gonna be a bad pick. Also, this looks pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty badass looking. Like, hell yeah. Makes the AR 300. That's interesting. That means Sacred Blade gives slightly more AR than Flame Strike. That just looks sick as hell, dude. I'm a big fan of fire and lightning in video games, like elements. Especially when lightning is yellow. I like it when it's blue, but I really like it when it's yellow. Generally, my least favorite element in like RPGs and stuff like that is probably water. No offense to water fans. All right, hold on. The AR right now is 196. I'll have to remember that when I do heavy. And then if I use this thing, 210. Where are these guys? I think my compass is bugged. There's really no way they could be close enough that I can't see them right now. The way I've moved around. This happens every once in a while where the compass just gets fucked. Great. Yeah, it's bugged. There's just no way for me to know where they're at. Might just bail out of this invasion. Maybe Bloody Finger will fix it though. Let's see. Okay, it fixed it. Sweet. I think they're just at the start. Yeah, I think they're just at the start of the level. Yeah, here we are. Where's your buddy? Where was his buddy? Oh, was he just AFK? Yeah, I think his teammate was AFK there. That's messed up. That might have been bullying, chat. You killed Christmas? Wait, what was his name? Was his name Christmas? Like Mrs. Claus or Mr. Claus or something? I wasn't paying attention. Mr. Claus, oh my. Oh fuck, I was supposed to go heavy. I can't change it now. My guess is heavy will be better if I'm wearing the strength ring, and it'll be weaker if I'm not. I'm almost sad that we killed them that easily. I actually thought one of them was like a password summon nonsense because of the gravity thing, but I don't think he actually was. I kind of overreacted there. It happens. Oh, I need to go heavy. I really should make a character named Grinch, though. Come on, let's see the magic. That sword right there, I think, is bugged. I don't think it's actually there. Come on, shoot me. Got a wand, use it. There you go. Oh, he's pretty high level. I want to carry in retaliation, but this guy's like so not spells spammy. Oh, so close. Took a lot of damage off of it, at least. Getting so much free damage on these guys. I don't know why they don't just come up here. Don't make no sense. I got like 2 flasks or more off of each of them there. Crazy. I should regen while they're being like this. Always nice to get a bunch of health off of them and then get a bunch of health back on yourself for free. It is wild how many hosts will just let themselves be picked to death, though. They're just so, like, stubborn. Like, they're just so scared of being, like, ambushed as they play through the level. They just used a, physique, whatever it's called. They're right there at the bottom. Dude, look at all these blood stains. Okay, that guy just got knighted down. I thought some of this would be gravity, but it's mostly people just getting got. I just, you know he fought that mini boss early on and got that helmet and is like, I'm wearing this. Ooh, gotta roll my guy. Oh no. He could have rolled during any of that and he just didn't. The Alt F4, dude. Oh, this player base. I gotta try to get them again just to fuck with them. Oh my god, dude, this player base is amazing. God damn it. I may have to kill this guy if I'm gonna camp this spot. Excuse me, let me take this seriously here. The halberd ones are a lot nastier than the other ones in my opinion. Alright, he's probably back on the title screen. The thing is, he's gonna go back to the bonfire to resummon the guy. Yeah, I think the alt F4 because one, they're just total pussies, but it's because they lost so many flasks, right? And by the way, that's why you shouldn't wait around, right? Because you're gonna have to play through the level eventually, right? So you might as well do it when you got all your fucking flasks. But a lot of these people just pussyfoot around, and you get them with the cannon or firebomb or whatever it is, and then when they finally get around to actually playing the damn game, they don't have any flasks left. I should just teleport. What am I doing? Problem is they'll summon and then immediately hit the steps, and the steps are a different invasion area. So getting them again is actually kind of unlikely. Ew, well. Also, I need to go get volcano stones. And I think I've accidentally crafted the wrong pots. So some of my pots are going towards like rope bombs right now or something. Ooh, the Red Baron. Good name. Hopefully he's not a bitch. I should have switched to the cannon, but it's too late now. Well, he's certainly laggy. He had default health. So the game took so long to end because the host was so laggy, and I like how the fan of, like, I don't think realized. Yeah, there's no penalty to alt F4ing in this game. I don't know if he accepted his fate or if he just thought the match was about to, you know, fade out, so hard to say. Alright, let me change the heavy on that one axe to get some data here. It was 196 is standard. Without the talisman, I do believe. Like 203 or something with it. Now, it's not correct data right now because I've got Godric on 213. That's already, this is basically mimicking having the strength talisman, so heavy is better, it looks like, when two-handing. That means with one-handing, though, it's definitely not. I bet you it's just a bit better when two-handing. It's tricky, though. I forgot to pay attention with the standard if I was two-handing or one-handing, though, to be honest. Hi, Jim. Oh, boy. I'm always happy to see that I got an invasion, and then unhappy to see that it's Castle Morn. And we're already back here. Of course, they just ran from the rats. Brilliant. Well, the rats got some food, you know. There is that fear of them, yeah. I see that all the time though, where people just run away from those rats. Yeah, I'm enjoying this axe a lot. I'm gonna have to get it on my other characters. The problem is just, you know, activity, but still. If I play earlier in the day, like I'm doing right now, I think we'll get people at 40 and maybe 60. I don't think that might be pushing it, but I do think 40 will be more active if I play at better hours. 40 used to be pretty active, so it's been weird how inactive it's been. But this axe is definitely not as good as the two swords, dual swords, whatever you want to say. But it's all right. Like it's viable. Although if I fought something really sweaty, like someone using a heavy thrusting sword or that kind of thing, I think I'd want to switch off of it. But depends. Oh, great. They're item duping. Can't say I'm surprised. Can we get gravity, though? Yeah, they're duping, remembrances. Oh, I timed that so well. All right, we got some serious password summon nonsense here. Normally they just go all the way around. I'm surprised they're still in that part. Kind of weird. Oh, here we go. Oh, I could potentially knock him off right there. It'd be really close. I don't think it would quite work. That's one. Damn. Rip Jim. Instantly avenged. We fucked them up, dude. That was a slaughter. That's okay, though. When you get a good gravity kill like that, it resurrects Jim. No worries. I hate having to change the helmet. How many souls was that first Phantom worth? I didn't look. They were pretty geared up, so I figured it was pretty high. And they were over there item duping remembrances and whatnot, so. Oh boy. Double. I like it. Bad aim. Damn, that got frostbite that quick, and then he died to frostbite. I bet you that armor set has terrible frost resist. That's crazy that I got it that fast. Like, this axe's shtick is the fact that it applies status effects a little bit faster than normal, but still, like 2 hits, that's wild. I don't have that armor set on me. I was gonna check. The emotes, dude. Yeah, that host got hit, and then he didn't roll out, so he got hit a second time. So he took a double hit, you know, in terms of damage. But then the second hit proc frostbite, so he got hit like 3 times, essentially. Thus the death. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I don't even have the armor set. Well, damn. This helmet makes me think I'm accidentally wearing the farming helmet that lowers your damage but gives you arcane. The back of it looks kind of similar. Oh. I hate being out here. Way too easy for them to get flasks. Also, the elevation and everything gets pretty annoying in these places. Like in the various parts on the peninsula you can invade, this is pretty much rock bottom. Like changing to a different area is going to be a pain. Interesting bird. Okay, there's the host. Where's the buddy at? Seems very unlikely to me that this guy used Taunter's Tongue. There he is. He should be running towards the Phantom, though, because as he runs away from him, it just makes it harder for him to catch up. Dismount her. Oof. But yeah, if the host ran the other way, that would have gone a lot better. Also, if he leveled Vigor, then it really would have gone better, but, Chat. I've said something along this line before, but I would think the impression, you know, Elden Ring is like, everyone's like, oh, it's so hard, right? Dark Souls is so hard, you know, that's what everyone says, right? So, when people get into this game, right, and they get like one shot by Tree Sentinel or whatever, I would think that most people's knee-jerk reaction would be defensive, right? Like, get health, get more flasks, right? Get a great shield or something, right? But for some reason, everyone's like, nope, don't level health ever, and just, level strength a bunch. That was really laggy off memory. Boy, that's not an ability you see very often. Huh, surprised I didn't hit. He must be super close to bleeding. Ugh, so laggy. Yeah, I figured I hit him there, it just didn't count yet. Oh god. As soon as he froze like that, I knew what I was in for. Kinda glad that guy's bad because he's so laggy. That was interesting though, the guy had Sacred Blade on his spear. I don't think I've ever seen that before. A lot of people wouldn't do that because spear's very thin, right? Not wide on the hitboxes. And then Sacred Blade is also very thin and not wide on the hitbox, but it is a different like timing and it gives you a buff and everything, so it's not like it's bad. Very popular thing to do on weapons that have thin hitboxes is to do like Storm Stomp or Storm Caller, Flame Strike, that kind of thing. What's the best Art of War in a weapon? Oh, no, spear. I mean, a lot of the stuff I just mentioned, honestly, is pretty good. Some people go Beast Step. It's toxic, but the thing about Beast Step is if you always use it to disengage, you can always make sure you're fighting at your max weapon range, right? So a lot of people do that. It's boring, but that's certainly very effective. Flame Strike's a good option, too, because it's a good mix-up option for roll catching and stuff. And it's a wide hitbox, so it does compensate for your flaws. So I'd say it's like Flame Strike or Beast Step. Stuff like that. I know some people like, it's not a spear, but on glaives, they like War Cry. Because if you get a counter hit with the R2, you can actually one-shot people. Crazy. Spears are pretty flexible, though. Like, you can make a lot of weapon arts work with them. Like, you could, you know, do Beast Roar or whatever if you wanted to. That kind of thing. A lot of options. But if it was me, like if I was gonna go to the arena and like get sweaty, I'd be thinking of things like Storm Stomp, Flame Strike, Beast Step. Those are what comes to mind. But I'm not like a super spear expert. I don't use them loads. I did have, I think I streamed this some. I had a character, I think I still do, that has twin, like the arcane spears, and it would like one-tap bleed people. It's ridiculous. That was probably my strongest build, and it was so strong, I honestly just didn't play it that much because it was stupid. Like, I would just kill people the second I touched them. It was so dumb. It was so disgustingly powerful. Like, my straight-up AR was super high, and then it also had bleed. It's like, yeah, that's reasonable. Flame Strike gets a lot of hate because it's such a commonly used Ash of War, but I don't really mind it. I don't mind fighting it. I don't mind using it. I've never really had a problem with it. It's a little toxic on glaives just because the way the hitbox, like how big it gets, is, but yeah, I don't really mind it. A lot of people really hate it, but yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's alright. I think it's kind of fun. And it looks cool. It's actually one of the coolest looking weapon arts in my opinion. Oh, we got a whole gang out here. Let's see if we can get some gravity. I kind of doubt it. They just look like the pussy type, but you never know. Normally when all three of them are already waiting like that, they've been waiting to get invaded. And like their whole thing is just they want a blender. Oh, wait a minute. Well, we got one. I wish he would stop doing that spell and do the other one. Good job. And all three of them somehow found a way to die to gravity. That guy was 345 as the host. Like, obviously the phantoms are normally worth a bunch, but let me see. 345, that guy was the host. That guy was level 38. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like, you invade up, generally always down, and like not down. It's because like down, it only gives you like 5%, and then up, it's like, you know, like 10% plus 10 levels or so. I can't remember how it works exactly. Well, it's got to be more than that because I'm only 20. Yeah, I kind of figured I could invade around the level 40 range, and I suspected that was the case. That's crazy though, dude. That guy's 38. Like, if I had a 38, I'm like at this level, like, Jesus, he's so much stronger. I do need to start paying attention to what level the host is so I can see if, like, maybe I should go up to 25 or 30 or whatever. Because I have been feeling that I'm probably needlessly low level. Actually, I might be getting less games because of it, because people do level up pretty quick with their friends dropping them soul items and stuff. Well, now. I think that whole time I didn't have the stats to use my weapon. I didn't have the strength ring on. I'm not sure if I was two-handing it or not. Oh, that looks like a spell boy. A wizard, some might say. Come on, shoot some goddamn magic. Why you gotta be like this, man? Of course, that's why he was playing that way. Okay. Oh, I baited that so hard, dude. They do that all the time. When their friend dies, like, oh, mash, 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 mash. And then a few seconds later, they get super passive. I would say it's because they think you're trying to manage your flasks because you're about to refresh flasks, but there's no way they're smart enough to do that. Because it's just such a common reaction I see from hosts. That the second their friend dies, they get super aggro, but only for a few seconds, and they get super passive. Like, it's very, very, very common. Chat, I love Stormhawk Axe so much. Like, I love the lightning and just, like, the kind of cool axe look. But I kind of hate that so many people don't level their vigor. So they just die to it. Okay, they're still up there, I think. Oh, no, they're over here. Okay. Stalking a victim. Oh, he's got a blue. I used that way too soon. And these guys are super passive. I don't think it's even because of my weapon. I just think they're really passive. Man, Cragblade used to be really common, but it's pretty rare now. It's because, like, the poise damage doesn't really matter anymore. Gotta say, a little laggy there. Oof. I liked that guy a lot more than the other two. He had style. He wasn't, like, playing like a bitch. Can I get frostbite here? Yes, I can. That's amazing. I should have delayed that follow-up. I tried. Oh, feels good though to win a 3v1 with a classic axe. Nice. Poor Blue though, I actually liked him. He was like playing like how a Blue should play, you know, just getting in there trying to help the host, but the host is being such a fucking bitch that he... Like, did you all see that? Like, it's... Like, dude, this makes me mad, right? Because, like, the Blue deserves better than this, right? So we're over here. All the first birds and stuff are already dead, right? So it's just the birds up on the hill here. So you got the host and his buddy. So it's not even a host by himself, right? It's a host who already has backup, right? And then he gets more backup, right? So then I back up towards the few mobs that are still left, right? and the blue just follows me, right? He's like, yeah, it's 3v1, let's go, right? But then the host and the other phantom just wait around over here for ages, right? And then when they finally come over there, the blue's about to die, right? Like, what a joke, dude. Like, it's 3v1, and they're like, no, let the blue fight them, and the mobs. What is... Okay. But yeah, like, if the host and the other phantom just followed me like the blue did and stayed right on me, I wouldn't have been able to, tag the blue there, then he got tagged by the mob, then I tagged him again, right? But that wouldn't have happened. They're following movie logic, only one can attack at a time. Yep, it's like, the martial arts character gets surrounded, but then only one attacks him at a time. That's definitely a thing. Okay, I saw a big pass where it's summoned, so we're gonna wanna go for the big cheese here. So, he leveled the Phantom leveled Vigor a little bit. Because he actually would have survived it. He, even though it looked like he got one shot, he actually didn't. He just didn't roll out of the second part. Because he actually had enough health to survive it. I love this axe, though. Please buff axes so the rest of the moveset's worth a damn. Although it might be kind of, like... It's not really broken because I have to stress this. The weapon art is actually not very good, right? Like, if you go to the arena and try to use this thing, it's going to completely fail, right? Like, you'll never hit it ever. It's so easy to dodge, and it's so predictable. But it is just the idiot killer, right? There's no better way to kill dum-dums. But if you gave it an okay moveset, right? So then you had this, like, noob killer and then a normal moveset you could use against people that are decent at the game, that would be very powerful. They seem to be having a bird problem out there. I've been pleasantly surprised with the warped axe, though. We haven't fought a lot of people doing really hard to deal with stuff, though, like heavy rapier and all that. So why is the Phantom over here and the host over here, and they're fighting two sets of birds separately, and they're both getting wrecked? God, I don't know if this man's gonna live. And even if he does, he's already lost so many flasks. Surely the Phantom is coming to help him now, right? Okay. He killed a bird. Well done. Okay, got two birds. I don't know if the Phantom's over there or not, to be honest. I was so fixated on that, though, that the Phantom could have walked up and killed me. Well, he got messed up, though. And I know there's a Phantom because I saw the other health bar over there. I don't know why they're so split up. Where is our hero? Also, where's the blues at? Like, have you all noticed how rare blues are? And it's because people get invaded so rarely that they're not even thinking to have it on. Like, I get it when you have two friends and you don't want, like, one of your friends to die, then a blue comes in and you can't resummon your friend. I get that. But a lot of these people don't have a second Phantom. They just got the one. So, like, why not have the blues on? I'm not sure we're going to get gravity here. These guys seem very passive. Well, we could just... I hate rewarding bad behavior, but... I don't mind getting some, warped axe experience here. I guess one-handing it is better, in terms of the moveset. It's, like, slightly faster. But it's slightly less damage, too, so I don't know. But that guy already lost so many flasks that I don't really mind just murdering them the normal way, I guess. Oh, as soon as I say this, they start, growing a pair. Where's the Phantom at, though? Like, the Phantom is invisible. You gotta be fucking kidding me. It's an invisible Phantom that has Beast Step. How did the host just fucking die? I hate this game's netcode, dude. And I guarantee you I'm not invisible to that Phantom. So aggravating. Thankfully, that's a rare bug, but it is so infuriating. I'm kind of glad the host just died like that, though, because, dude, when they're invisible and they're just completely focused on you and making sure they're rolling away and all that, and it's one of them's a ranged character, and but you can't fucking see them. It's so absurd. Because, like, your best option is focusing the invisible one and just trying to kill him as fast as possible, but then, like, that invisible one is just going to run away from you. And their teammate's just going to be attack, attack, attack. Not tracking. See, now he gets a hit, so now they... Oh, yeah, use that spell. I should really care in retaliation the weaker ones. The blue ones. He just killed Jim. Well, he has to die now. Always love when their friend's in trouble, just how brainlessly aggro their teammate gets. He must have all blue flasks. Alright, Jim was avenged. Anyway. Oh, that guy that walked off, gravity kill. At least Jim's buddies lived. Yeah, they instantly magic spammed Jim down. I wish Jim had more health than the other Exile Knights. Are they called Exile Knights? What are they called? Why is my controller not working? I didn't Alt tab. I didn't touch my mouse. I just went through a loading screen. Gotta unplug it and plug it back in, and then it'll probably magically work. Yep. Exile armor. Okay, so they're just called exiles. I have been pleasantly surprised with this warp axe, though. I mean, I used it in the arena, like, religiously. And it did okay in there, but... It does not have the world's best frame data for sure, though. Oh, he's a laggy one. Oh, yeah, I hit him there, but then it lagged out. It didn't count. Why, he's frostbitten. I can't apply frost again. I think it ate my riposte. I didn't even... What the fuck? I didn't even get hit or anything. That was such a clean riposte. And it's just lag. Yeah, unfortunately, that's a thing with when you're lagging. Sometimes ripostes just fail for no reason. That's so lame, dude. Frostbite is gone. Oh my god, the lag in this match. Look, I hit him right in the face, and see, now it counts. And it's stupid because I should have staggered him so he didn't hit me, but because it's lagging, I don't get the stagger. That's why, like, laggy people are advantaged. It's just so annoying. This is so obnoxious. Like, this guy should have been dead so long ago. Just getting free outs because he's a lag and... See, I hit him, but it's just like, it takes so long. I actually hit him right there. I'm gonna say, you better die. But it's just the way of it. FromSoft has very shitty netcode. I really do hope they at least put effort. How? At no point did he ever... Did he just eat my riposte again? Bro. So I've riposted that man twice. And like super clean, not taking damage, nothing. And I didn't get damage on either of them. Love this game. Do people understand what I mean now by people lagging or advantaged? It's actually really dumb, and like people have proven this, like where they've like dueled their friend and like throttled their own internet, and like then fought them without throttling their own internet, and they've like, kind of shown how like the iframes work with the lag. And basically, if you're the one that's laggy, you can basically connect your rolls where you have no recovery frames. Where if you have a good connection, it won't be like that. There's honestly like no point in trying to get that riposte because I suspect it just won't work. Like, no offense to these guys, but these guys are like really, really, really bad, right? These are like the scrubbiest of scrubs that I normally kill in like, you know, a millisecond. But it's taking forever because they're lagging. Did you find an axe that has a decent moveset? I mean, I've always known about this axe. When I play in the arena, this is always the one that I use. It does have the best moveset out of all the axes. It's still not, like, amazing, but it is the most viable. I've never used it at low level like this before, though, because I didn't really think you could, but it's actually not that hard to use the stats for it, or get the stats for it. The shitty part is now I have to get it on all my other characters. I need to do that more. It's a fairly easy input to do. I'm getting a lot better at doing it as well. I tell you what made me get better at doing it was playing Dark Souls 3, where it's significantly harder to pull this off. Like the window is just a lot more forgiving in Elden Ring. I need to finish even one playthrough, what, of Elden Ring? How's that tech again? You basically tab the B button, do not touch the stick, but then immediately after hitting the B button, then hit backwards. Right? Like, you just like hit the B button and then like pretty quickly hit back. And you can buffer it like while you're swinging. So that makes it a bit easier. Where is this guy's Phantom at? He ult F4'd. This player base, man. His buddy must have been pretty far behind. I've never understood the logic of Alt F4ing though. It's like super losing. Like nobody thinks like, oh man, if you didn't Alt F4, you would have beat me, right? I think it's because, and this is the thing, you know, I don't really ever taunt, right? I only taunt if they taunt or they're cheating or something. But I suspect it's because like 90% of invaders are just assholes, right? Like they'll teabag and point down and everything, and people just don't, they get like so annoyed by that that they'd rather Alt F4 to not have to like deal with it. I think that's why. I don't know though. It's also people just not being able to take an L. That's certainly a thing too. Like, and I've certainly died to stuff that annoys me, like that elevator kill the other day, or you know, someone cheating, or just, you know, password stumming nonsense. But I don't Alt F4. I do Alt F4 though when people are just like super cheating. Like there was that one guy in Dark Souls 3 that was like omega cheating. He had like the crazy rapid fire machine gun thing. And it wasn't even the bow glitch. He was teleporting, right? He said it where if you tried to stone out, you got knocked down. You know, because you could die to gravity still, though, he would teleport over the gravity, right? Like that kind of cheating. I'm like, yeah, I'll Alt F4 that. By the way, you have iframes when you spawn. Oh, we got waves of gold, boys. Waves of dead. Okay, this guy needs to die quick. He actually leveled Vigor, and he's gonna try to resummon that guy, so. Fuck him. Yeah, I knew this guy was gonna just hardcore run away like that. All this guy's gonna do is try to stall and resummon. Fucking deserved. 362. Yeah, that guy actually had a lot of health. That guy was level 39. That's crazy. That guy is almost exactly double my level. Jesus, dude. I just love the waves of gold guy, you know, being so cocky that it was so easy to get him in the tornado. I tell ya, man, if Elden Ring had boss fights that I enjoyed as much as Dark Souls 3, I would just play this game all of the time, man. I'd be all about it. I'd be making so many characters. But the PvE, I'm just like, ugh. Like, I have so much fun when I play through Dark Souls 3, even if I'm super low level and all that. Actually, I have more fun when I'm low level, I'd say. But, like, not at all in Elden Ring. It's the easiest game to cheese, though, in the series by a lot. Many people consider it the easiest game because of that, but it's not fun. I don't really want to invade here because it's just a good way to waste anti-Scarlet Rot items, but... So he must have another guy here. He's summoning that guy. This guy's gonna have iframes on spawn. Oh, there's the other guy. Oh, is that just the NPC? Yeah, that is just the NPC. I didn't realize they were named that. Wow, look how fast that guy could kill me. Obviously, if the host was already dead, I wouldn't have just stood there like that, but it just shows how busted password summons can be. It's because he had status effects, and status effects don't scale down. So if you've got like an outrageous amount of arcane, It's just nuts. That really is the way to be a broken password summon, though, is have arcane. Like, arcane characters are insane when they're password summoned. You can have 2 summons in this game. If it's Dark Souls 3, though, you can even Dark Souls 1 Remastered, you can have 3. So the host and then 3 others, so 4 total. But Elden Ring can't do that, and the rumor is because they wanted it to work on, you know, old generation consoles. That's what a lot of people think is the reason it's like this. Ooh. Oh, he's leveled health, though. Also, that was so laggy. The first few hits didn't get him. That was interesting. I knew he wasn't gonna roll out, dude. I could just tell he was gonna have like the perception of, oh, I can just R1 him here. So he just kept swinging. Like, it wasn't like he was just standing there or getting hit. He was literally R1 spamming that entire time. Missing, mind you. Oh, unfortunate. Alright, hold on. Do I have like rope firebombs made? I do. I guess I have to just discard them. Not that those don't have uses, but I'd rather have these right now. I knew something was up. Yeah, a lot of the bosses are repeats. A lot of them are just trash mobs, right? It's just not fun. And then a lot of the bosses that are actual bosses and unique is just cheap stuff. It's like, oh, delaying my attack, and then it fires off with no travel time. Like, at least with this swing, look, there's travel time, right, on the axe, you know, coming down. But the bosses don't do that. They're like, delay, boom, right? It's like, what the fuck? Oh, they've already got the stairs here. Damn, I couldn't target up well enough there. So that guy had enough health to survive it, but he didn't even try to roll out of it because he was so desperate to get to the ladder. I kind of figured that was gonna happen. That was one of the first guys though that's leveled Vigor. I doubt he leveled only Vigor, but like he had like 700 health, 800 health. And yeah, you fight the same dragon, the giant root monster, right? The snake root monsters or whatever, right? It's so... not a fan. I mean, it's better than most open world games with that kind of stuff, but it's still just not nearly as fun as prior games. And I just fundamentally do not like the way they do animations in this game for the bosses. It's just really an arbitrary way to make them harder. Not quite. Oh man, I messed up. It happens. Well, he's got a lot of health at least. Might be a good time for Karen retaliation, we'll see. Damn, they killed Jim. How could they? Really? I was gonna enjoy that one. I was gonna get to like do my shit, but that guy just kills himself. I mean, it's funny, but like we had guys that leveled vigor, right? And we'd already worn him down a nice bit, so I was gonna enjoy killing the phantoms there. But no, the host just dies to carry in retaliation. 3 swords to the face. Yeah, I mean, Elden Ring is the best open world game I've ever played, but I don't like open world games, so. Oh, they were right behind me fighting the birds, but we'll go for some cannon fun. I should co-op more, just to, you know, fuck around on the other side. Damn, I didn't angle that quite right. Well, at least he paid for, killing Jim immediately there. You can join him in hell, and then Jim can, murder him and use his soul to get out of hell. That's how it works. This guy's very laggy. Also, he's using dual, sleep swords. Oh, I didn't have the stats to wield that. Got him with the bleed. That guy was pretty twinked out. $362. It took so long. It's because he was lagging. It took a while to get the souls. That guy was level 39. Chat, I'm seeing a theme here. Like, we are really not invading people at our level. It's all people quite a bit higher. So maybe I should go to like 25. Because even if I just went to 25, I could have a lot more health or, you know, a bit more strength to make it easier to use my weapons or whatever. Because even at 25, I could still invade someone that's like 21 or something like that. We're not really seeing a lot of people that are 21 or any levels around that. One of these times I need to go through the stream and just like look at every single fucking person that I invaded, and they're just like waiting around this corner in there. Pretty sure anyway. Another down there. What the, why do people even go back there? Of course, he's got rivers of blood. I'll see if we can get him. A lot of times they get cocky with that. Yep, you're one of those. I figured he was gonna fall for that. Fucking idiot. Like, they're just so thirsty to get the rivers off. Oh, he's that way. Can hear him. I think he's up down here. Yep. Oh, Rivers of Blood, man. People are just so, like... They kill so many people with it so easily that, they overestimate it. I've killed, I think, every Rivers user we've seen that way. That guy was worth, what, 114? That guy was level 21 if he was 114. So he was only one level higher than me. So that's, like, the first one we've seen that if I was, like, 30, I might not have been able to get him. Now, if I was, like, 22, 23, 25, I probably could. I'll have to check what 25s can connect to. Actually, I can do that right now. Hold up. Let's see. Elden Ring matchmaking calculator. Alright. Level, let's say 25. Weapon level +2. Okay, a 25 can only invade down 2 levels. Jeez. So yeah, this is funny. At 25, and this is why invading is like bullshit. A level 25 can invade a level 47, right? But they invade down only to 23. Let's see then. So right now my range is I can invade an 18 to a 42. So it doesn't change much if I go up a little bit. How much? I wonder how much health I would gain if I went to 25. I imagine a good bit. Like 5 vigor is no joke. Actually, my health would be what it is now when I'm got my run arc on. Looking pretty ganky out here. Didn't level vigor though. Alright. Always nice when the password summons are dumb. Makes my life a lot easier. But maybe less rewarding. That guy was only 104. That guy was level 20. They use the exact same level as me. I love that, like, fake out, though. Like, when you're pushing the host, but you got your camera turned around, and then you're ready for him like that. It's really fun. Debated. I want to go try level 40, but I don't have the warped axe at level 40, so I'd have to go back to using swords or whatever. By the way, there was a phantom here, and he died to gravity. I saw his health bar off screen falling off. 147. Let's see what that is. 24. Yeah, I think we might want to at least go to 25. I'll wait a minute. Maybe 23 or something, you know, split the difference. Because one problem with going to 25 is my upper limit gets even higher, so you start invading some really silly stuff. It already is silly when I invade. Dude, if I can invade 40s, right? That means blues can be like in their 70s. Right? No wonder that one blue the other day was just like unbelievably higher statted than me. Like, that is so ridiculous. But if I went to 25, yeah, that is a healthy dose of extra HP there, and I even get a little bit more flat defense. Not much, but a little bit. And we'll see. I'll try to keep an eye on the levels we're getting. Bigger. Gravity has really been fed well today. Yeah, when you get summoned as a blue, it's like either you can't get to the host no matter how hard you try, or it's a host like trolling you, right? Like trying to help the reds out. So it's pretty lame. Every time, dude. I don't even think that guy spaced that like that on purpose. I think that was just a coincidence there. And he just randomly spamming Unsheath as I approach. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, what level is this guy? I wonder if I can just blender the Phantom the way they're playing. I did that too soon. And then he walks into it anyway and almost instantly gets one shot. Dude, look, the Phantom dies and he just randomly gets stupid aggro. Like that guy was 495. And then they get super passive, right? It's just fucking weird, dude. God, stop giving me that dumb message. Like, unsheath as I approach and then roll away. That's the whole strategy right there. 183. 27. So far, everyone we've invaded, I could get at 25, except for that one guy. But I wouldn't have wanted to invade that guy anyway. The other guy was a Furled Finger, and he was, what, 495? He was level 46. That makes sense. Like, he had, like, some spells and stuff, but it wasn't anything crazy. Also, he didn't level Vigor. He probably zerged, like, Faith. Probably had, like, gone all Faith, I think. Probably Faith and then Mind. And one of these days, I need to play a character with Unsheath. The problem is, it's not really that good at aggro. It's really only good when you're being a pussy, right? And you're making them come to you all the time. And you just randomly do it when they approach, right? Like, in terms of like actual mix-up and whatnot, it's kind of meh. These guys just like waiting out there. I wonder if this is that Rivers of Blood guy again. No, but it's Hand of Melania. And they are just sitting there, you know, waiting to be invaded. And look, the host has got a bunch of, you know, items dropped for him and whatnot. Already got the drop rate helmet. Which he's using because, he's using an arcane weapon and it gives you +5 arcane. Do they think I'm coming from over there? Because that's not how this works. Great use of FP right there. These guys are not well prepared for a hard invasion. They're wasting FP like that. Actually, a lot of people do Stormveil at like level 60 and 50 and 40 and stuff, and it's because they do all the side content or their friends drop them a bunch of runs. Because you got to remember, you can't invade normal players, right? You only invade the people that are chronic co-op summoners, right? And that's normally people that are getting items dropped for them, and you know, like this guy, right? I mean, he's literally dropping items for him right now, right? Those are the people you invade because you can't get the normies. Like, I imagine if we could invade normies that, you know, could summon blues at least, you'd have way more people with spines. Right, look at this. He's literally dropping stuff right now. Look at this. You can see the shit on the ground. So dumb, dude. I want to get water. I trust they're not going to move for a little bit, so I'm going to get water. Right back! Chat, I get rooting for some of the hosts that I invade. I get that. But you're gonna root for these guys? Right? I mean, just look at them, dude. Oh, they summoned another guy. Like, their password summons, like, way over level. It looks like, you know, just going for a one-shot bullshit. Look at him dropping all these things for the host that he doesn't deserve, right? Look at this nonsense. Like, that's who you're gonna root for? Oh my god, this is ridiculous. We're watching a man get twinked live. Question is, did they level vigor, though? Got a Dark Moon Blade, or whatever it's called. Moonlight Greatsword. I really wish you couldn't do this. I really think it makes the game a lot lamer. Like, just how, like, when you don't earn your equipment, it's just meaningless. And, like, a lot of people get their friends into this game and they just shower them with this bullshit. And it's all meaningless. I honestly wish item trading wasn't in Elden Ring. No one uses it legit anyway. Hey, look, more wasting of FP. This is going to be pretty annoying, though. A lot of OP nonsense on their side there. I've never made a Moonlight Greatsword character in Elden Ring. I dislike Ronnie so much, and, like, I don't like how the sword is different in this game. I like the more traditional, you know, teal colors and stuff. I don't like them turning it into an icy thing. I think they can do whatever they want. You know, I'm not offended or anything, but, like, I don't really like it, so I haven't been that interested in it. I know it's good, though. Like, after all the buffs, it's one of the best greatswords now. Yeah, definitely shouldn't be able to drop consumables. That shit's just ridiculous. Look at this. These guys... The host is twinked, right? You know, he's got, like, all the best rings and stuff dropped for him and all this nonsense. His friends are password summons, right? Using, like, you know, really strong weapon art spammy stuff. And they're just standing here. Dude, these guys are just gonna mash L2, I can tell. Like, the host is gonna mash the, like, projectile weapon art thing there. I hope he's stupid enough, though, to just equip a million weapons at once, so he's fat rolling. That's my hope here. More casually wasted FP. Yeah, I think a lot of people are in that boat where they like the Moonlight Greatsword, but they don't like, and so I guess he's gonna resummon that one guy. That guy probably is like, fuck it, I'm gonna go harass him. I don't like them being able to resummon, like, for free, because that guy had wasted FP, and, he probably, like, forgot something in the bottomless box and stuff. God damn it, dude. Yep, he's fat rolling. Easiest bait of my life. Look at this guy. You got your friend to give you all that in-game nonsense and you can't even fucking play. Like, I guarantee you that guy couldn't fight like a banished knight, right? Like, no way. It's because he's getting carried all game long. It's like some rich boy that got the most expensive military equipment given to him, but he hasn't done a day of training, so he can't use any of it. It's so fucking pathetic, dude. Goomba Stomp. That was satisfying. Also, that guy had the bleed heavy rapier, which is one of the like more obnoxious weapons to fight. So kind of nice taking him out like that. Oh god, we minimizing on me. Yep, that's what I love Stormhawk Axe for, though. Game, you want to like work? No? Game? Okay, chat. I am going to take a break here. I need to do some stuff anyway. And then we'll come back later tonight. Probably with just some Arc Nights, dude. I want to have like a chill... Oh, there we go. I want to have like a chill late night stream later. But yeah, I will stream again later. But I think that's enough Elden Ring for now. I think we did... I was pretty happy with this Warped Axe, though. Like, it was pretty nice. So, we'll try to get that on some of our other characters and... try to get a fucking level 60 character. I gotta just do that. We need to just make a character, you know, and just get through the PvE, you know, cry along the way, but I need to make it happen. What is this Twitch clip? I'll check that after the stream. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will probably see you all later tonight. Take care.